Will the Lakers close it out, or will Portland force a game six? We're about to find out just in a little bit. Hey, what's up, good people? I'm QC. Welcome to another Talking and Grubbing live stream. Now, sorry I had to cut off the first one, but you know, it was a bad connection, had some connection issues, so I had to restart my computer. But now I'm back. I apologize for the inconvenience. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope y'all doing good. I'm doing good. But before we start, definitely gotta give a few condolences. First off, I want to give my condolences to the family, friends, and colleagues of Chadwick Boseman. As y'all know, he passed away yesterday, just at the young age of 43 after a battle with colon cancer. You know, and it's ironic that this weekend the MLB is doing Jackie Robinson, day where the players are wearing number 42, and he played Jackie Robinson in the movie 42. Also, he played Thurgood Marshall as well as James Brown and Get On Up and Marshall, respectively. But, of course, we all know him as T'Challa from Black Panther. Wakanda forever! And that man kicked ass in that role, and he kicked ass in just about every role he did. So, we're definitely going to miss him. So, rest in power, Chadwick Boseman. Also, got to give my deepest condolences to the family, friends, colleagues, and teammates of former NBA player Clifford Robinson. Was reported today that he passed away at the age of 56, excuse me. So, RIP Cliff Robinson. Now, tonight, we are here for Game 6 of the Western Conference first round series between the Lakers and Blazers. Lakers lead that series 3-1, and they're looking to close it out and advance to the second round for the first time since 2011. While Portland, on the other hand, they want to force a game 6. It's going to be a lot tougher without Dame Lillard, as he's going to be out tonight due to that knee injury. So a lot of players are going to have to step up. CJ McCollum's definitely going to have to be the man. He's basically going to have to play the game of his career in order for that game 6 to be possible. As y'all coming into the live stream, make sure you hit the like button, or while you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, subscribe to both channels, or subscribe to either one. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit that notification bell and click all so you don't miss any new videos or upcoming live streams from me. Tomorrow I'm going to have a triple header where I'll be live streaming during the Celtics Raptors game 1 of the Eastern semis. Then there's game 6 between the Clippers and the Mavericks. Then there's game 6 between Denver and Utah. So that's going to be some great games right there. Now, today was the first day that the NBA playoffs resumed for the first time since the NBA players decided to boycott Thursday afternoon, which was led by the Milwaukee Bucks in response to social justice issues, including the Jordan Blake shooting out in Kenosha, Wisconsin, which is 45 minutes away from Milwaukee. Some people praise the players for, taking a stand, while others, dog them for, basically selling out. And I'm definitely going to do a video on that, because it's a lot more complicated than that. They didn't really sell out, because people forget the players do have a union. So in order for a player, in order for the rest of the playoffs to be shut down, it would have at least been a majority of players that wanted it to happen. 2 teams wouldn't have been enough. KDIY 66, how you doing? Well, thank you. I hope you have a good day too. Thanks for joining me. You on Twitch. Thanks for joining me. How you doing? Hope everything's going good with you and yours. But I don't think players are selling out. And I agree with what Town Biz says on his video. In some ways, they are kind of sacrificing. I mean, with this pandemic still going on, they're putting their bodies and health on the line. You know, even though, yeah, I mean, the NBA have done all they can to, you know, limit the risk of COVID, but who knows? It may not be enough. Excuse me. So, and the ones who are constantly giving, well, the ones who are giving athletes all this crap about, you know, wanting to resume the season, like y'all say y'all want them to be vocal, but then when they're vocal, then you're upset. You keep on doing it, you're gonna alienate them to the point they're not gonna want to talk about this stuff anymore. But that's that. Man, I'm not. I don't know if I'm the guy to teach you English. DIY. Where are you from? Oh, you from Mexico? I really wish I could teach you English. I'm not. I don't think I'd be the best one. Um, which city do? Okay, which U.S. city do you currently live in? Or are you still in Mexico? Now, while I'm here tonight, you can donate if you can. You can donate to me via Cash App or PayPal. Okay, there's the Cash App cash tag right there. And here's the PayPal. Well, here's the PayPal email address. You know, I used to post the PayPal link, but I know it expires after a while, so figured giving the email address is much easier. Or you could donate while I'm live here tonight via Super Chat. Any donation you could give, I greatly appreciate it. This definitely helps me keep this channel going. You know, whatever you could give definitely goes a long way. But I will share you on Facebook with my friend. Well, I appreciate it, DY. But DIY, excuse me. But DIY, I don't know how old you are. How well, let me see if I can. All right, so tonight we got the Lakers and Blazers. Lakers want to close out this series while the Blazers want to extend it to another game. In the last two games, LeBron has definitely been the man in both games. He has just been balling. He's had 30-plus point games in the last two games, and he came out on fire in game four. LeBron, it seemed like LeBron could, you know, almost just couldn't miss. He was just hitting everything, going inside. Man, he looked like 2018 playoff LeBron. Okay, you're 19, live in Mexico, DIY. Okay. Where do you live in Mexico? If you can understand what I'm saying, DIY, where do you live? So right now we have the Rockets and Thunder going at it here in Game 5. The Rockets with a big lead as they're trying to take a 3-2 series lead in this series. Their lead 104-75. And they're going to have Game 6 Monday night. So that's going to be interesting to see. Can the Rockets finally close out the Thunder so they can meet up with the Lakers in the second round, or will the Thunder extend it to Game 7? We'll definitely see. But y'all hold on for a minute. I can be right back. All right. My apologies, y'all, for I had to just step out for a minute. But this definitely gonna be a good game. You know, we're gonna finally see. We're gonna see. You know how the Lakers are gonna respond, being in this position, because they definitely want to get a little bit of rest, and hopefully Houston and Thunder can go. You know, the distance with the full 7 games. Freddie Weaver, what do you mean you was opposed to the guy's chance to win tonight? Elaborate on that. DIY said, wait a moment, I'll come back. Okay. So everybody, what are your thoughts on this Game 5 tonight for the Lakers? What do you think they need to do to get this win and advance to the next round? For me tonight, it's definitely going to start with LeBron and AD. Definitely gotta definitely, you know, test to see how AD's doing early and often, because he left Game 4 with back spasms. So you definitely, you know, want to see, can he really be, you know, 100%, well, his full self despite those back spasms. So what I would do, definitely would give him some easy looks in the post early on. You know, because I think he could definitely win his matchup, because he's almost taller than any big man the Blazers can throw at him. Also, the Lakers role players and bench are definitely going to be huge factors. The last 2 games, you know, the role players for the Lakers have stepped up, such as KCP, who was definitely dogged after Game 1. You know, he's definitely had some pretty nice games in these last 2 games. Also, JaVale McGee has been that man in the middle of the last 2 games. Kyle Kuzma has been playing nice these last few games. Frank Vogel's definitely got to give him more time on the floor because they're going to need him as the Lakers advance deeper in the playoffs to be that third scoring option. It can't just be all LeBron and AD. You know, also, Dwight Howard's been solid in the last couple of games off the bench. Nice to see J.R. Smith and Dion Waiters get some minutes off the bench. And also, got to give Danny Green some props, especially in game 4. You know, he played some tough, tenacious defense. He also hit some big threes. You know, I know a lot of us have gotten on Danny Green, but we got to give credit when it's due. Danny Green had stepped up in game 4. Intelligent Cycle, what's up, man? How you doing? Well, I ain't did my players boycott video yet. I'm gonna definitely work on it after this live stream is over because I definitely got my thoughts on that. Yeah, I was tuning into Brother One LBZ's live stream a little bit earlier. There are a lot of armchair revolutionaries, and a lot of them wouldn't walk away from their jobs either. So why do you expect them to walk away from their jobs? You know, why would you put expectations on people that you wouldn't put on yourself? You also said, as far as the Lakers just push towards the basket, play Kuzma Waiters more minutes. Definitely gotta give Kuzma more minutes, and definitely gotta find some little minutes in there for Waiters too. But especially Kuzma, that man is too good to just be holding down like that. They're gonna need him as the playoffs go on. Oh, and also y'all can buy official Talking and Grubbing merchandise at Teesprings at teesprings.com at the Teespring store. Here's the link right here. Oh, that's the promo code. Here's the link. You know, I'm selling t-shirts, hoodies, socks, and even face masks. Now the face masks, they're $10. If you already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, an extra one won't hurt. But if you got those hard-headed relatives and family members who don't want to wear a mask, this is the perfect gift for them. You know, I want everybody to stay safe, stay healthy throughout this pandemic. Hopefully we can get somewhat back to normal. Also, I'm offering 20% off and free shipping on the items. There's the free shipping promo code. And here is that's the free shipping promo code. Here's the 20% off promo code. Okay, Intelligent Cycle, you said Danny Green played some solid defense in game 4 and brought back 2014 Spurs clock against the Heat type of hustle and flow defense. Yeah, definitely. Danny Green definitely went back to those San Antonio Spurs days. But also, he definitely was nice in the finals last year, too, against the Warriors. He played nice in the finals last year, especially in that game 4. Matter of fact, he played nice in both games. Okay, I'm about to grub on some of these, chicken tenders here. Little ranch dressing. About to get this game underway soon as the Rockets are about to take this 3-2 lead, looking to close out the Thunder Monday. Russell Westbrook, came back and played his first game in a few weeks. So we're going to see what Houston can do Monday night. All right, I'm seeing y'all coming into the live stream. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button. Same thing if you're on Twitch. I want to see your comments in the chat. What do you think about tonight's game? Now, for the Blazers, it's gonna be next. It's got to be next man up if they want to play another game and extend their season. CJ McCollum's got to play the game of his life. Also, Nurkic has to play big. He's definitely got to win his matchup against AD. And also, Whiteside definitely has to win his matchup against, JaVale McGee. He cannot let JaVale McGee, establish himself early as that man in the middle. He cannot let McGee kind of push him around and D-ball him. Because if he does, then, that's definitely going to be an advantage for the Lakers. Oh, I already said that. Just this cycle, you got another one. You said, R.I.P. to King T'Challa himself, Chadwick Boseman. No one can replace his role in the Black Panther movie. Definitely gave my condolences before when I first came on here and Intelligence Cycle. That's definitely not going to be another one like him. It's going to be hard to replace him because no matter who plays him, they always going to see, a lot of people still going to see Chadwick Boseman. It was like he was meant to play that character. And earlier I saw a picture on social media with him and Kobe, and trying to think which NBA player tweeted it. Oh, Nicholas Batum. He said, Black Mamba, now Black Panther. And that is crazy. In a matter of months, him and Kobe passed. Man, 2020. Please hurry up and get done. But also, the Blazers bench definitely has to step up as well. You definitely need productive minutes from Gary Trent Jr., well as Gabriel Azunia. They got to come off the bench and, score and play defense. Because if they don't, it's definitely going to be, a burden on the Blazers starting lineup to carry the load. So, who do you think will win tonight's game? Will the Lakers close it out, or will the Blazers extend the series to a game 6? As the game will be getting underway in a few minutes. As the Rockets and Thunder game 5 just wrapped up. The Rockets annihilated the Thunder and they take a 3-2 series lead with game 6 Monday as they look to close out the Thunder while the Thunder try to force a game 7. Can't sleep on the Thunder. They're very resilient. They got Chris Paul, Dennis Schroeder, Steve Adams. So that team is definitely not going to quit. Rockets definitely got to take that game from them. So that's going to be a good one. But I say the Lakers are going to close it out tonight because they got too much momentum now. Especially winning those last two games. They got a lot of momentum now. So I definitely think the Lakers are going to ride that momentum in this game tonight. And they also, are a little bit more rested due to the layoff Thursday. I definitely think the Lakers get it done here tonight. What are y'all thoughts? Whether you're on Twitch or YouTube, leave your comments here in the chat. Also, you can subscribe to either channel or subscribe to both. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit that notification bell and click all so you don't miss any new videos or upcoming live streams from me. Because tomorrow I got a triple header Sunday. First is going to be game one between the Raptors and Celtics in the Eastern semis. Then we got game 6 of this first round between the Clippers and Mavericks, and game 6 of the first round between the Nuggets and Jazz. Both of those teams are going to look to close their respective series out. Can they do it? Or will we be seeing, a couple of game 7s in the next couple of days? Okay, Harden had 31. Covington had 22. Westbrook only had 7. Schroeder had 19, but was ejected in the third quarter. Chris Paul had 16. And also the Bucks moved on to the second round after they, finished off the Orlando Magic earlier this afternoon. So it's going to be the Bucks and the Heat in the second round. That series is going to start Monday night. That's going to be a good one. And I'm going to be doing my previews for those series soon, so be on the lookout for that. Both are going to be tough, hard-fought series. Both teams are pretty good, real good. They're well coached. Both can definitely play defense. So that's going to be these two, Eastern semifinal series are going to be something to watch, and I can't wait. As the Eastern semis tip off tomorrow afternoon between the Raptors and the Celtics, which was actually supposed to tip off Thursday. But do y'all think, now before we go into this game, what do y'all think about the players resuming the playoffs? Do you think it's the right move? Do you think it's the wrong move? I want to know your thoughts in the chat. Okay, Giannis had 28. Middleton had a double-double. So, Lopez had 16 points. And Giannis had a double-double. But the Bucks finished off the Magic in 5 games. Now they're getting ready for a matchup with the other team from South Florida in the Miami Heat. First they played the team from the Magic Kingdom. Now they're about to play the team from South Beach. So I'm definitely gonna give my breakdown on that series soon. Be on the lookout for it. Because these series here in the Eastern Conference second round are gonna be fun and fascinating to watch.
It's going to be intense, but I think the intensity still. This would be my opinion is the Bucks. That's why he asked you. So you're wound up.
Okay, Kenny Smith is back on Inside the NBA after he walked off Thursday to show his solidarity, excuse me, with the NBA players.
So you can't build a wall this much around him, and I just think that Milwaukee. If I had to say who's going to win,
Intelligence Cycle, you said Lakers pretty much have got control of the series. Wouldn't be surprised if they won by 25 points. Yeah, definitely can happen. The way that LeBron's been playing these last two games, and definitely, AD's had a pretty nice series with the exception of game one. Well, no, yeah, exception of games 3 and 1.
Definitely not going to be a sweep. I think it goes either 6 or 7. Yeah, Miami going to have to contend with that Milwaukee defense too. What do you see? Always Milwaukee, Bledsoe and Middleton. Those are two guys got to step up. They're the two next best players on the team. Giannis going to do this thing, and they're going to wall up Giannis. We know that. But Bledsoe and Middleton, they're the key to Milwaukee. If they play well, they will advance. Any chance as we get ready for Portland and the Lakers here? Man, not only do the Lakers have the momentum and have won 3 straight, now you got Portland without Damian Lillard. What is to keep the Lakers from punching their ticket tonight? My guarantee. I'm going to you because you the toilet guy. Honestly, I think the only way they could if the Lakers have a letdown. I mean, clearly I was wrong. I was 100% wrong if they won the series.
Tell the cycle you said, I wish the NBA should have said strike. I'm glad they focused on the inner turmoil on police brutality, but what further pissed me off is Buck Dancing Bonanza Stephen A with the BS Gymnastics player Violate. Man, Stephen A gets on my last damn nerve. He does. He's always dogging black players. Especially Kaepernick. He dogged the mess out of Kaepernick when he was going through his whole collusion case. Stephen A acted like he was the prosecutor for the NFL. Oh, so you said the CBA, like, fool, shut up. Shut up, man. You gave the governor ammo to fire back at the players, dummy. Yeah.
Gary Trent gets the start for Damian Lillard tonight for Portland. How do you avoid being overconfident or being too relaxed on a night like this in your LA? You just have to put them away. You got them up 3-1. You know they can't beat you. They're best players out there. You don't want to mess around with them. Put them away early so you can sit down third, maybe the fourth quarter, but do not mess around. AD has to continue to be aggressive inside.
That's definitely true. If you're the Lakers, you definitely don't want to mess around with Portland. Definitely. Because if they come in overconfident and lackadaisical and too loose, then that definitely gives the Blazers hope and confidence that they can win this game. And you definitely don't want a team like Portland to have that confidence because, I mean, they're a desperate team. You know, they know their backs are against the wall. So they're definitely going – for the most part, they're definitely going to come out fighting. Because that team still has pride, a lot of pride. So they will definitely be fighting.
Lakers will try to move on in game 2 of our doubleheader here on TNT. As we've seen earlier tonight, there will be a moment of silence before this game in Orlando. We will bring you that, followed by the national anthem. This weekend set for the Lakers and the Blazers. And we had
Oh yeah. And I got a video about Brian Urlacher too. But what he posted on his Instagram with his Dr. Evil looking self.
Today, the NBA mourns the loss of Cliff Robinson. Robinson helped lead the Portland Trail Blazers to 2 NBA Finals appearances in the early 90s. His 18-year career included an All-Star appearance.
My mistake, he was 53.
NBA's 6th Man of the Year award. The NBA family also mourns the loss of Hall of Fame coach Luke Olson, who made a significant impact on countless current and former NBA players, as well as the loss of actor Chadwick Boseman, a close friend of the NBA who appeared in iconic movies such as the Jackie Robinson biopic 42 and Black Panther. Please join us in observing a moment of silence in honor of Cliff Robinson, Luke Olson, and Chadwick Boseman. Thank you. Tonight's presentation of the national anthem has been recorded and sung by Annie Bosco.
Okay, they're doing the national anthem. You know, all the players and coaching staffs are kneeling. And you know, a lot of people have been PO'd about that. You know, it's so funny that you got people like Donald Trump, aka 45, Jason Whitlock, Clay Travis. It's like they're gloating and talking about how, well, the NBA ratings are down. Look at their ratings. Their ratings are down. Well, if their ratings are down, why are you talking about them? Why? Why are you talking about them? I'll tell you why. Because the ratings for Major League Baseball and the NHL playoffs are worse. Plus, the NBA is the most universal sport that can attract various people, various people of different races. You know, let's keep it real. Hockey don't attract people from various races like that. It doesn't. You know, same with the MLB. The MLB doesn't attract various races like that. But the NBA does. And that's why they're so ticked off. You know, even though the ratings are down, they're still doing more better than the MLB and NHL. Jason Whitlock with his big grimace looking ass anyway. But shortly, this game 5 between the Lakers and Blazers will tip off. You know, we're going to see whether the Lakers punch their ticket to the second round or will Portland force game 6. All right, I'm join. All right, I still think if I haven't said it, thank y'all for joining me here tonight on this live stream on this Saturday night. You know, we're getting ready to see the matchup we've all been wanting to see, which is Lakers Blazers. You know, earlier today, the Bucks punched their ticket to the second round, knocking off the scrappy Orlando Magic in Game 5. Then the Rockets definitely blew out the Thunder in their Game 5 victory. They're leading 3-2. And Game 6 will be Monday night as they try to close out the Thunder. But it ain't going to be easy, because that Thunder team is scrappy. That's a tough team right there. But let me know y'all thoughts on this game here tonight, here in the chat. As we're underway here in the first quarter, Portland leading 6-5 here in the early going of the first. Lakers with the ball. LeBron gets it to KCP. Back to LeBron. Back to KCP. Gives it to AD. AD with the three. Gets it to go. AD from downtown. 8-6. Lakers. Blazers with the ball. CJ McCollum gives it to Whiteside. Ball's kicked out of bounds, so it will stay Portland ball. Wow, as AD, you know, gives Whiteside a knee to the thigh. McCollum with the ball. Well, no, they get it to CJ and AD's call for the foul. Man, they are banged up. Dame right knee, Zach Collins ankle, Nasir Little dehydration, Gabriel quad. Man, the Blazers are one banged up team as CJ steps to the line. He gets the first one to roll in. CJ knocks down the second, tied at 8 apiece. Lakers with the ball. AD bringing the ball up the court. Gets it inside to LeBron. LeBron in the post. They're tilting the floor, but he does the no-look pass to McGee, but the shot is blocked by Whiteside. And Nurkic couldn't get the jump hook to go. McGee with the rebound. AD with the ball. Gets it to LeBron. LeBron goes inside and throws the hammer down. 10-8 Lakers. Blazers with the ball. Wow. CJ gets all the way to the hole for the layup, tied at 10 apiece. LeBron throws it into KCP. KCP puts up the three, misses it. Blazers with the rebound. That's Hassan Whiteside bringing up the ball. Wow. Ball strip goes into the backcourt, so the Lakers will get it back. Excuse me, that was Nurkic with the block, not Whiteside. That was Nurkic with the block on McGee. Yeah, McGee was like an offensive lineman on that dunk, and LeBron was the running back running into the end zone for the touchdown. Okay, the ball's inbounded to McGee from LeBron. He gets it to LeBron. Gets it back to KCP. Throws it into McGee. McGee goes all the way inside. Wow, scoop layup is good. Nice move by McGee. 12-10, Lakers. Blazers with the ball. McCollum. Throws it inside to Gary Trent Jr., who's getting the start for Dame. And he gets the jumper to go. 12-2. I mean, no, it's tied at 12 apiece, excuse me. Lakers with the ball. LeBron goes strong to the hole, lays it up and in. 14-12 Lakers. We're going back and forth here in the early going in the first quarter. Blazers with the ball. CJ McCollum with the ball. He gets the step back three, and he hits it. Wow, CJ McCollum from downtown. 15-14 Blazers. Lakers with the ball. LeBron has the ball. Gets it into AD. AD with the step back jumper. He gets it to go. 16-15 Lakers. Man, we going back and forth here in this early going. AD with 10 points already. Man, this game going back and forth so far. K. McGee fouls Whiteside. Timeout. The Lakers leading by 1. Man, this game's going back and forth so far here in this early going. Both teams are going at it. You know, the shorthanded Blazers, they're saying, hey, we ain't ready to go home. They sending a message to the Lakers, even without Dame, you still going to have to earn this win. So you definitely got to beat us. So what are y'all thoughts on this first quarter in the early going? Leave your comments in the chat.
Now is the time to support the places you love. Shop small, proudly backed by American Express.
One might think this is where the river. Ocean is. But really, it's only just begun. This is our family.
All right, this is a good start here by both teams. You know, both teams are just going at it. Both teams are just coming, you know, just playing hungry, focused. I'm about to grub on these oatmeal raisin cookies here, made by my sister-in-law, Nevette the Baker of Humble Beginnings. As a matter of fact, if you want to place an order, she'll have it shipped to you.
They were looking to affect change. They were looking to get action items ramped up. In partnership with Staples Center announced tonight that its home arena will be a voting center for the upcoming presidential general election, joining many other arenas around.
I'm going to give y'all that link in a minute.
Governor of the Lakers saying, for our democracy to function, all citizens need to be able to vote in a secure and safe.
Excuse me, he's talking soup cookies. I don't know why I got them confused.
Head coach Frank Vogel called the last couple of days.
These are good.
He says our guys have a PhD in handling adversity. Although no
Blazers at the line.
By any means for these players, in addition to the players meeting as a group, a small group of players, according to Shams Charania of The Athletic, including LeBron James, also sought the counsel of the former president Barack Obama. See Webb.
Okay, they hit both. 17-16 Blazers. Caruso with the ball. LeBron gives it to LeBron. Gives it to Danny Green. Green gives it to AD. AD misses the step back J. Whiteside comes up with the loose ball. Blazers miss the shot, but they get the steal. And it's Gary Trent Jr. with the putback. 19-16. Blazers. Caruso with the ball. Try to get inside to McGee. But the ball's kicked out of bounds by the Lakers. The Blazers will get it back.
It's like thinking of twins. You can't think of one without the other. So shout out to the ladies and Lakers. Game 2.
Okay, foul is called. Kuzma enters the game. Marcus Morris steps into the game for the Lakers.
So all of a sudden the Blazers come out. I think Frank Vogel expected this kind of response from Portland. They've come out aggressive. AD with 2 fouls.
Lakers can't play with this team. You can't play around with this team.
I haven't seen this lineup too many times, especially because J.R. Smith hasn't been on the team. Him in the 3-guard line along with Kuzma and Morris. I mean, this is a lineup that should play great defense and switch. J.R. Smith, to your point,
Okay, J.R. Smith in the game for the Lakers. Deion Waiters in the game. Kuzma gets the shot to go. 21-18 Blazers. Melo inside, on the post. They double team him. Pass was too high. Timeout was called as the Blazers lead by 3. Okay, Spur, what's your question? Tell this cycle said Blazers are not going away, letting the Lakers know we're not going away too lightly. That's true. Okay, Spur, I hope I said your name right. I'm a Cavs fan. Yep, I'm from Cleveland. I'm a Cavs fan. Okay, also, here's the Humble Beginnings Mobile Bakery website where I'm grubbing on these delicious chocolate chip cookies here. That's from my sister-in-law, Nevada Baker. Y'all definitely check her out. You know, she's got some good treats. And also, she can create any treat that you like. And she'll get it, and she'll definitely ship it out to you. All right, as the Blazers lead 22-18. They get it into Morris, who gets fouled. And that's on Gary Trent Jr.
Keith and Marcus hoping to come together in the Western Conference Final. Marcus had a great run for the Clippers.
They get into Caruso. Try to get it into Kuzma. But Kuzma turns it over. CJ McCollum's down the court. Wow. Zigzags all the way to the hole. Gets the friendly roll. 24-18. Blazers. Frank Vogel takes a timeout to talk things over. Now Spurrier. No. Spur K. That's your name. That's your name. I said it wrong. I apologize. Who's your favorite team? Now the Lakers have come out here playing lackadaisical. No sense of urgency whatsoever. But the Blazers, so far in the first half, they have come out with this sense of urgency, and this is without Damian Lillard. The Lakers cannot take the Blazer team lightly. They can't. They cannot assume that this team is going to quit, because they're not. They are not going to quit. You know, this team has been fighting ever since they have gotten here, since they've gotten here in the NBA bubble. You know, they've been fighting these last few weeks. So they know what it takes to how to respond with your back up against the wall. Hey, what are y'all thoughts on this first quarter so far? I had some crumbs on my shirt.
Tell you what, I mean, you think of headbands, him and Slick Watts, you think of 5 men in today's game, in a small game. He would have excelled because he could play defense on good guys, he could stretch the floor, and speaking to his family today, his sister Tiffany wants everyone to know that he had a special smile. He loved his families and friends.
Out of the timeout, Lakers with the ball. Caruso brings the ball up. This is the JR. They get it aside to LeBron. LeBron misses. Nurkic with the ball. CJ McCollum misses the three. Kuzma with the rebound. They give it to LeBron. Whistle and the fouls called on the Blazers.
Images we pulled up for you, Chris, of some of your battles with Cliff Robinson and the headband.
I'll tell you what, shout out to Rashid, shout out to all those guys from Connecticut, the Rip Hamiltons, and others that I'm forgetting. It's just such a basketball family.
Okay, they inbounded to Caruso.
And again, as the sister Tiffany said, let's be inspired by the positivity that was spread throughout his lifetime.
As Morris gets the three to go down. It's 24-21, Blazers. McCollum gets it to Trent Jr. They get it into Nurkic. Nurkic tried to get it to Trent Jr., but just a little bit outside, and the Lakers get the ball back. As Melo returns to the game. As Trent Jr. sits down. LeBron with the ball. Foul is called. It's on. Look like they got Nurkic. AD already has 2 fouls here early in the quarter. Marquise Morris will shoot 2. Morris gets the first. Morris gets the second. Caves back to a 1-point game, 24-23. Blazers with the ball and the lead. CJ McCollum goes inside, misses the runner. Morris with the rebound, gives it to Caruso. Caruso gives it to LeBron. Caruso with the 3, misses. Simons with the rebound. Simons with the jumper, misses. LeBron with the rebound. Brings the ball up with Nurkic all over him. LeBron attacks, gets to the hole, counted, and 1. And LeBron will have an opportunity to make the 3-point play as the Lakers regain the lead. Okay, DIY, thank you for joining me. You have a nice night too. In my opinion, who do I think will win it? I think it will either come down to the Lakers, Clippers, Bucks, and the 2 dark horses are the Raptors and the Celtics. LeBron completes the 3-point play. Lakers lead 26-24. Simons with the ball, brings it up, gets it to McCollum. McCollum gets it to Melo. Melo gets it to Whiteside. Whiteside misses the layup. LeBron with the ball. Wow, LeBron with another and 1. And he has a chance for the 3-point opportunity. And Whiteside looks like he injured his hand. So they're going to take him to the locker room to take a quick look at him. It might be a dislocated finger, the same one that Damian Lillard suffered. As the Lakers take a timeout, they're leading 28-24. LeBron will have a chance to convert the 3-point play. Lakers, they're on a 10-0 run. So it's nice to see the Lakers regroup after that start, after that sluggish start. So now LeBron will have a chance to complete the 3-point play.
Snoop Dogg got to rub it in like that. He's looking fine on the beach right there. Well, LeBron James going to the line here for a potential three-point play. You got a sense in this game, seeing how Portland has come out. LeBron re-entered and kind of took back over. Well, LeBron talked about it coming into the playoffs. He knew this stat, and that's no team has ever had a playoff layoff this long and then to come back with the number one seed. He's shown, listen, I'm a little bit older, but who else can do what I do? So he's coming out with his mind made up. His championship will bust for him. We understand that. It's incredible expectations. LeBron will have a chance to finish off another and one here. How about Hassan Whiteside? You can tell he just didn't catch it right, and out the finger goes. Dislocation.
Ooh.
I wonder, yikes. Does our great cameraman, like once they get the angle, do they close their eyes?
Okay, LeBron's at the line, trying to finish off the three-point play here. Bron puts it up and hits. He finishes off the three-point play, 29-24. Lakers by 5. As the Lakers are on an 11-0 run. And the Portland Trailblazers lose the ball out of bounds. Wow. Nice defense by Caruso to force that turnover. LeBron with the ball. Gets it inside to Caruso. Caruso lays it up and in. 31-24. Lakers. Blazers with the ball. They're on a 13. Lakers are on a 13-0 run. McCollum brings the ball up. Gets it into Melo. Melo with the fake, with the pump fake. Gets the jumper to go, and ball goes out of bounds. Looks like the Lakers will get it back. LeBron brings it up, gives it to Caruso. And Marcus Morris, misses the three. Blazers with the rebound. That was not a good shot right there. Melo got Caruso on him. Simons misses it, but he's fouled. And it looks like it's on Marcus Morris, but Simons will have 2 free throws. Okay, Simons hit the first.
TBS is home of the American League postseason. It all begins September 29th with the American League Wild Card Series baseball on TBS, and it feels weird to say because we're in the middle of the NBA playoffs, but the NBA playoffs move.
Simons misses the second, so it is 31-25 Lakers. With 51 seconds to go in the first quarter, LeBron with the ball. LeBron with the step back 3, misses. Melo with the rebound. Wow. That was a nice pass to Jalen Moore. 31-27 Blazers. LeBron with the ball. Has Azonia on him. LeBron goes inside to the hole, lays it up and in. 33-27 Lakers. Simon puts up the 3. Wow, gets it to go. And he gets fouled. So he has a chance to complete the 4-point play, and the foul is on J.R. Smith. Wow.
Simons played in 70 games this year. He did make 4 starts
Simons completes the 4-point play, 33-31. Lakers go all the way inside, but the shot is blocked as the first quarter expires, but they call a goaltend. So the Lakers will lead 35-31-1. Definitely was a goaltend. Man, this was a back and forth first quarter between the Lakers and the Blazers. You know, it seemed like when the Blazers would go up by 6, Lakers went on a run. Then as soon as the Lakers took that 7-point lead, the Blazers went on a run. But this Blazers team, they're fighting hard. They're playing hard. They're definitely sending a message to the Lakers that they will not go out quietly, that the Lakers are definitely going to have to earn this win tonight. They're going to make, they sending a message that they're going to make the Lakers work every quarter, every minute, every second for this win. It's not going to be handed to you. You're going to have to take it from us. And Portland's definitely sending that message loud and clear here in the first quarter. Now, the Lakers, I did not like how they came out, in the first quarter. They came out pretty kind of lackadaisical, going through the motions. They weren't playing with a sense of urgency, while Portland was playing with a sense of urgency, and they're without one of their star players. The Lakers can't have those type of starts in the later rounds because that could definitely come back to bite them in a game. So the Lakers definitely got to play with a sense of urgency, from the opening tip, and don't play around with teams. Got to put these teams away. Now Portland, they kind of got some swag now because they feel like, okay, we got a chance to win this game. So second quarter, Lakers definitely got to play better. All right, I got to step out for a minute, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that, y'all. Had to step out and get some ice water here. As we're about to get this second quarter underway, Lakers with a 4-point lead. CJ McCollum has been pretty solid so far here in this first quarter. He had a solid first quarter.
Greenberg talked to Blazers head coach Terry Stotts.
Coach, you had 9 to start the night. We'll see about Scott Whiteside, but what was the approach with your group tonight after a couple of days off?
Before I answer that, I want to give out my heartfelt sympathies to the family of Clifford Robinson. He's a longtime Blazer and meant a lot to the community, and he's a good man. So my sympathies to the family. As far as the game goes, hopefully Hassan will come back.
All right, well, until he does, how do you continue to keep the Lakers out of the paint and away from the rim?
It's a challenge. That's their strength. LeBron gets ahead of steam, going to the basket. That's where we challenge. We have a decent job on the boards.
Okay, second quarter starts. The Lakers with the ball. Caruso brings up the ball. Gives it to Dwight. Gives it to JR. JR misses the three. Dwight with the putback. Can't get it to go. Whiteside with the rebound. McCollum gives it into Melo. Melo with the step back. Jay misses. AD with the board. Gives it into Kuzma. Kuzma gets inside. Misses. Down the floor, the Blazers go. CJ McCollum misses the three. AD with the rebound. And they kick it, and Kuzma kicks it out to KCP for the three. Three is good, 38-31. Nice pass. Blazers with the ball. Whiteside gets inside, misses. But it comes out to CJ McCollum. And CJ McCollum hits the three off the offensive board. 38-34 Lakers. CJ McCollum with 14 points already. They get it to KCP. He gets it into AD. AD gets it to KCP. And KCP gets the layup to go. 40-34 Lakers. Blazers with the ball. McCollum brings it up. Kicks it out to Simons. And Simons hits the three. 40-37 Lakers. Back and forth we go. Caruso brings up the ball, gets it to KCP. He gets it into AD in the post. They double team AD. KCP gets it to Kuzma. Misses the three. Blazers come up with the loose ball. McCollum with the three. Gets another one to go. Wow. And this game is tied at 40 apiece. CJ McCollum. Man. The Blazers are definitely balling. They definitely trying to send a message that they're not going out quietly. As Dwight Howard gets the and one, and he'll have a chance to make the 3-point play. That's on Whiteside. Excuse me.
As the playoffs continue, if the Lakers do advance, you know what you're going to get from LeBron and Anthony Davis. Kuzma was that wild card, but really the combination of he and Howard becomes in more focus with each each round as long as they're moving on. And I think they'll get better with each round as long as they continue to focus on defense.
Howard completes the three-point play, 43-40 Lakers.
They keep getting second chance points for their teams. Really tough stuff. Well, think of them as a tandem.
McCollum brings it up, gives it to Melo.
17 points, 14 boards.
Trent Jr. gives to Melo. Melo hits the three. Wow. 43, tied at 43 apiece. Caruso gives it to Howard. Gives it to Kuzma. Can't hit the runner. Simons with the rebound. Wow. And Kuzma comes up with the steal off of C.J. McCollum. And Alex Kuzma goes all the way inside, lays it up and in. 45-43. Lakers. Back and forth we go. Blazers with the ball. And Whiteside gets called for the charge.
Clear the lane. Caruso has the rest. By the way, that was the third foul on Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside has to go to the bench as he picks up his third foul. Kuzma brings up the ball. He gets it into Howard. Howard gives it to Kuzma. Gives it to KCP. Gives it to Howard. And Howard throws the hammer down to Dwight Howard. 47-43 Lakers. C.J. McCollum with the ball. Doesn't get the J to go. Caruso brings it up, gives it to KCP. KCP, man, this is bad on the three. That was a bad shot by KCP. Melo with the ball and gets the jumper to go. Carmelo Anthony. 47-45. Lakers take a timeout as the Blazers, man, they still continue to fight, still continuing to compete. And the Lakers lead by 2 here in the second quarter. All right, I'm seeing y'all here in the live stream. What are y'all thoughts on this game so far? The Lakers, they're still playing lackadaisical. To me, in some ways, I think they're being a little overconfident here in this first half. And they've kind of taken this Blazer team lightly. Seems like none of them are playing. It seems like they're not playing with a sense of urgency as a team. You want to close them out so you can get extra rest. You don't want to keep, you don't want to play a game 6, as well, right along with Houston, and both of y'all coming in just, basically beaten and battered. But what is everybody's take on this game, on this first quarter? Well, this first half so far. Do you think the Lakers are being a little overconfident, or do you think it's just, no sense of urgency, or do you think the Blazers just plain inspired right now? What are y'all thoughts on the game? Leave them in the chat. But I definitely think the Lakers have kind of taken the Blazers lightly here. They definitely thought, that the Blazers were just gonna, give in because they didn't have Dame. I think they definitely thought that the Blazers were just going to give up without Dame. But no, this team, they're good. They're good. Also, they have definitely been fighting for the last few weeks, ever since they've gotten into the bubble. So they know what it's like to play with their backs against the wall. So this is a team you definitely don't want to mess around with. Because this Portland team, even though they don't have Dame, is still a dangerous team. Still a dangerous team that you don't want to mess around with. Okay, out of the timeout, Lakers with the ball. Caruso gets it inside to Dwight, but Dwight can't get the layup to go. Here come the Blazers. They can take the lead. Melo with the three, and it's good. Carmelo Anthony from downtown, and the Blazers regain the lead 48-47. Caruso brings up the ball. Gets inside to KCP. KCP gets it to Dwight. Dwight kicks it out to Kuzma. Kuzma can't get the three to go. Here come the Blazers. Leading by one with the ball. CJ McCollum gets it to Nurkic. Back to McCollum. McCollum gets the runner to go. CJ McCollum. Man, he has had a nice game here in the first half. 50-47 Blazers. CJ McCollum with 17 points. KCP gets inside to AD. They're double teaming AD. Kicks it out to Kuzma. Kuzma hits the three. Danny Green hits the three, excuse me. Tied at 50 apiece. Cullen with the ball. Gets the three. And it won't go in. Matter of fact, it's off the backboard and out of bounds. So the Lakers will get the ball back in a tie game. Okay, the Lakers give it in to Dion Waiters. AD, but he can't hit the three. But Gary Trent Jr. comes down the other end and hits the three. 53-50 Blazers. Lakers with the ball. LeBron gives it to Green. Green kicks it out to KCP. Gives it to LeBron. They get it inside to McGee. To McGee. Can't get it to fall. Wow. Nurkic gets the layup to go. 55-50 Blazers. Man. Back and forth we go. LeBron gives it to KCP. KCP gives it back to LeBron. LeBron gets it inside to AD. AD kicks it out to KCP. Couldn't get inside to Dwight. Turnover. But Trent Jr. can't get the layup to go. Here come the Lakers. LeBron gives it to KCP, back to LeBron. LeBron goes inside and lays it up and in. 55-52 Blazers. With a little bit over 4 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Melo gets the jumper to go. Carmelo Anthony, 57-52 Blazers. LeBron gets the ball from KCP. Gives it to AD, back to LeBron, back to KCP, back to LeBron. LeBron with the 3, gets it to go. LeBron from downtown, 57-55 Blazers. Back and forth we go once again. Wow, CJ McCollum gets all the way inside, slashes all the way to the hole and gets the layup to go. 59-55 Blazers. LeBron with the ball. Gets it into KCP. Gets it into Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard tries to go up for the layup, but he's fouled, and he will go to the line and shoot 2. Timeout is called as the Blazers have a 4-point lead. So what are y'all thoughts on this first half so far? Man, this first half is just going back and forth. Intelligent Cycle, you said Melo and LeBron going at it like they selected from the 03 draft is a show of the ages. Yeah, it's definitely been LeBron and Melo so far in this first half. I had to get something off my computer, off my screen, excuse me. But also, it seems like the Lakers definitely have not showed a sense of urgency here in this first half. Okay, the Lakers with the ball down 4. LeBron has to take a step back 3, misses. Blazers with the rebound. And CJ McCollum misses the runner. But Nurkic with the offensive board puts it back up and in. 61-55 Blazers with little over 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter. And LeBron throws an alley-oop to Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard throws the hammer down. 61-57 Blazers. Blazers with the ball. They get it to Nurkic, and Nurkic hits the 3. Wow, Nurkic from downtown. 64-57 Blazers. LeBron goes inside, lays it up and in. 64-59. Blazers. They get it inside. They get it. And they kick it out to Melo for the three, and it's good. 67-59 Blazers. Melo with 17 here in the first half. LeBron gets to the hole, lays it up and in. 67-61 Blazers. Melo gets his jumper block. Y'all excuse me for a minute. Okay, Melo at the line. Misses the first free throw. Sorry about that, y'all. Tell Disciple, you said Blazers using pick and roll to put Lakers in trouble, and the Lakers is playing lethargic. Definitely agree on that, Intelligent Psycho. Very lethargic. And they are just getting pick and roll like crazy as the Blazers lead 68-61. Virtual fans still looking creepy. They get it inside to AD, and AD throws the hammer down. 68-63 Blazers. Under a minute remaining in the second quarter. Nurkic gets all the way inside. Can't get the layup to go. Rebound AD. Down the floor. They get inside to Kuzma. Kuzma can't get it to go. Dwight Howard with the offensive rebound gives it back to Kuzma. He couldn't get it to go. Wow. CJ McCollum down the lane. Misses the layup. Try to get it back, but the Lakers steal it. Running the fast break, but they slow it down. LeBron gets it into AD. AD gets it to Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard throws the hammer down. 68-65. Y'all excuse me. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, y'all. Sorry about that. At halftime, the score is tied 68 apiece between the Lakers and Blazers, as it's been back and forth all throughout the first half. Seems like nobody can really get complete control of this game. Every time, the Blazers would take a lead by at least 6 points, the Lakers would come back with a run of their own. Then when the Lakers take that 6-point lead, the Blazers would come back with a run of their own. As a matter of fact, neither team has led by double digits here so far in this first half. But definitely got to give props to Portland for definitely fighting hard in this first half. They're competing. They're playing with a lot of pride and some swag, as they're missing Damian Lillard, who had to leave the NBA bubble due to that knee injury he suffered in Game 4 a few days ago. Melo and CJ McCollum, they've led the way for the Blazers in the first half. They've also got some nice contributions from guys like Simons, Nurkic, and Trent Jr. But the Blazers have definitely been just abusing the Lakers in the pick and roll most of the first half. But the Lakers, they have definitely come out very lethargic here in this first half. They're not playing with any energy, no sense of urgency. It's like they're just going through the motions. And also, I think they're being a little overconfident, thinking that they could just turn it on. But they're playing a very desperate team, a team that's been fighting for the last few weeks, just to even get into the playoffs. So Blazers can know what it's like to play with their backs against the wall, because they've done it for these last few weeks. So they have just been fighting and scrapping throughout this first half. So what are y'all thoughts on this first half between the Lakers and Blazers? Leave your comments in the chat. And also, the Lakers are definitely getting messed up, getting messed over in the transition. They are definitely getting killed in the transition game, because the Lakers defense is not getting back quick enough, or reacting, or staying on their man, or communicating. But LeBron and AD are doing their thing, and they're the main reason why they're tired with this Blazers team in the first half. But if they really want to put this game away and move on tonight, they got to get contributions from their bench and role players. So, Dwight Howard, he played solid, but you definitely going to need more from Danny Green, KCP, McGee. McGee's definitely got to shut that lane down in the second half. Also, you got to get more production from Kuzma. And also get some quality contributions from Dion Waiters or J.R. Smith.
LeBron and AD don't do their thing, this is one of the worst 3-point shooting teams in the NBA. Like, I just don't think they can win 4 series and those guys being that inconsistent.
68% shooting, 68 points on 56% shooting. But where is the defensive intensity for the Lakers?
I mean, they're playing okay, but this is a close-out game. Like I said earlier, you got to put your foot on the neck. It shouldn't be this close. It should be at 15. Yeah, but I don't want to rely on the second half. Anything can happen. Put that foot in their neck, put this team away, and let's get on to the next area. You can't take them out. And I just pray and hope that CJ and Carmelo, one of those guys don't get hot.
Portland with 9 players available tonight, but
You only need 5, Ernie.
at a time for sure. 68. Shaq just made $50 million for
Somebody tweeted on it. Inside the NBA, Shaq just made $50 million promoting all them companies. 9 times out of 10, he probably did. So, what are y'all thoughts on this first half? And what do you think both teams need to do in the second half? Leave your comments in the chat. Like I said, the Lakers, this definitely should not be a close game. They should have came out with more energy, a sense of urgency. Like Intelligent Cycle said, they've played they have been playing lethargic. They don't have that same, burst of energy that they had in games 3 and 4, where they just came out and took care of business from opening tip. So they definitely gotta have that hunger, that killer instinct here in the second half. And they definitely need more contributions outside of LeBron and AD. Like a Danny Green or a KCP. JaVale McGee definitely has to, reestablish himself as that man in the middle because, Nurkic is outdoing him right now. Also, Hassan Whiteside, he's limited with that dislocated finger, so Lakers got to take it to him in the second half. The Blazers got to continue what they've been doing, keep running pick and roll with CJ and Melo, because right now, until the Lakers defense can prove that they can stop it, because in the first half, the Lakers defense has not done a good job at stopping the pick and roll. And in the second half, the Lakers definitely got to shut down that pick and roll. Because Portland, they've been very successful with it in the first half. So they got to find a way to stop that pick and roll. Or otherwise, they're going to keep on, running pick and roll, and just keep on getting abused by it. So I want to know, what are your thoughts here on this game so far? Leave them in the chat. What do you think both teams need to do? What do you think both teams need to do in the second half to win this game? Another thing for the Blazers, Nurkic still has to continue to win his matchup with JaVale McGee. Because, you know, he is definitely out hustled and out rebounded McGee here in this first half on the glass. Nurkic has got some key putbacks. So he's definitely got to continue to win that matchup inside with McGee. And he's also got some key blocks as well. He even got one on McGee. Okay, shortly, the third quarter is going to be underway. This game. So what are y'all thoughts? Leave them in the chat. Okay, the third quarter is underway. Lakers with the ball. Lakers definitely got to come aggressive here in this third quarter. LeBron with the ball.
Both teams competing hard in that first half. Portland really coming to play as Davis gets up the first basket.
Okay, AD gets the basket to go. 70-68. Lakers. They get it to Whiteside. He gives it to CJ. Outside to Nurkic. Nurkic gets for the three. No. LeBron with the rebound. Gives it to McGee. And kicks it out to AD for the three. 73-68. Lakers. AD with two big baskets already. Wow, CJ McCollum goes all the way to the hole for the scoop layup. 73-70 Lakers. AD with the ball. AD gets the step back three. Well, attempts to step back three, but he gets fouled. So he's going to shoot 3 free throws. And Whiteside picks up his fourth personal. We got to give props to Hassan Whiteside for being a trooper, being a gamer, coming back with the from playing with a dislocated finger. All props to him. AD hits the first.
Let's take a look at tomorrow's ESPN TNT schedule. You got a doubleheader on ESPN. Celtics Raptors. That'll be game one of the East semis.
AD gets the second one in a row. I meant to say he was attempting 2 free throws, not 3. 75-70 Lakers. Blazers with the ball. McCollum brings up the ball. Splits 2 defenders, gets it to Whiteside. And LeBron blocks Whiteside's shot. Wow. LeBron gives it to KCP. But McCollum gets called for the foul on LeBron. And LeBron doesn't like the call.
Toronto and Boston is a pick'em series. Both of those teams can play defense. I would not be
AD inbounds the ball. Gives it to LeBron, back to AD, misses the 3, but AD gets the loose ball, kicks it out to Danny Green. Danny Green to try the 3, misses. Whiteside with the rebound, gives it to McCollum. He brings the ball up the floor. No, Melo, excuse me. Melo brings the ball up, has 2 defenders on him, gets it to CJ. Whiteside, back to Melo. Melo with the jumper, gets it to go. 75-72, Lakers. Melo has been balling here tonight in this game. LeBron with the ball. Gives it to KCP. Wow. Danny Green tried to get the ball to AD, but Blazers with the steal. Trent Jr. misses the 3. Rebound LeBron. And the foul is called. Looks like they got called Melo for the foul. As he pushed McGee. McGee tried to, sell it. Melo with his 4th foul. Danny Green misses the 3. Wow, looks like the foul's on Whiteside. A loose ball foul. No, it's on Nurkic.
Nurkic wants Terry Stotts to look at this. He doesn't believe he. Timeout.
Circle the bases, make that sign.
Okay, so looks like Terry Stotts is going to challenge the call on the floor.
Crew Chief Mark Davis will go to the monitor.
So we're going to find out if the ball is going to stay with the Lakers or will the Blazers get it? ATL baby, what's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for joining me. ATL baby, Melo might have to come out. So what are you thinking about this game so far? Yep, as this game goes back and forth. The way this is going, this could come down to the wire or even overtime. Okay, you said you good. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Says a nice competitive game. Said they getting affected by the boycott. Me and the Lakers. So you saying the reason why the Lakers play is, well, the way the Lakers are playing is because of their extra day off. Okay, the challenge is up. The challenge wasn't successful for the Blazers. It's a loose ball foul on Nurkic. Lakers keep the ball. LeBron gets it into AD. Back to LeBron. Kicks it out to KCP. Misses the three. Green tried again. Wow, Green with the fit, with the muscle. Bodies Melo, gets the steal and the dunk. Wow. Danny Green, 77-72. Man. Blazers with the ball. CJ has it. Gets inside. Foul call. Wow. Danny Green gets the strip. Knocks Melo down. Gets the dunk. Nice hustle play. Nice hustle play by Green. CJ will head to the line to shoot two. Wow, he misses the first. CJ splits the pair, 77-73. Lakers leading by 4 with 8:50 to go in the third quarter. LeBron has the ball, gets it to Green gets it to AD, gets it to KCP, but KCP can't convert the layup. Blazers with the rebound. Melo on the floor. Melo gets the jumper to go and gets the and one. And he'll head to the line for the 3-point play and try to make this a 1-point game. ATL, you said, because from Brian mindset was to kill him. Today, the Bucks boycotted the NBA, and the players were not in unison. Yeah, that's true. I think Brian low-key still mad at that. Possibly. When you boycott or protest, you need everybody to act as one. Or at least have the majority. Because, you're not going to have, because y'all, you forgetting ATL baby. They still have a union, and with most unions, everybody ain't gonna agree to, boycott or strike. I'm a union member. I'm speaking from experience. Okay, the Lakers, come back and get a score, 80-76. AD goes all the way inside. Foul called for him. And he'll go to the line and shoot two. AD with 19 points here already. Misses the first. Virtual fans still looking creepy. AD splits the pair. 81-76 Lakers. CJ brings up the ball. ATL, baby, you said, or majority, yeah. 100. Trent Jr. with the pull-up jumper. Misses. LeBron with the rebound. Bringing the ball up the court. Nurkic on him. Bron goes inside, kicks it out to AD. And AD gets the three to go. 84-76 Lakers. Lakers by 8. AD with 23 points. CJ with the ball. Tried to get inside, but Green comes up with the steal. Gives it to KCP. KCP hits the three. Back-to-back threes by the Lakers, and this is their largest lead of the night, 87-76. Timeout Blazers. As the Lakers lead by 11 here in the midpoint of the third quarter. This is a nice start here by the Lakers. This is definitely the start they needed to get off to, to try to put the distance between themselves and the Blazers. So what do y'all feel about this game so far? How do y'all feel? What do y'all think about this third quarter by the Lakers? The Lakers, they're starting to tighten up a little bit defensively. Also, they're starting to they're also starting to get into their offensive sets quicker. And they're also finding, other guys to get the ball to besides AD and LeBron. ATL baby said, Lakers got it, but it's going to be close. So you think it's going to come down to the wire, ATL baby? It definitely could. It definitely could come down to the wire because CJ and Melo have been balling all night. But in order for that to happen, other guys outside those two would have to step up. ATL baby said not down to the wire. Maybe 10-point win. Possibly. That could be possible. Oh yeah, Denver and Utah. That's gonna be a good game tomorrow night. As Utah is gonna try again to close out Denver, while Denver tries to force that decisive game 7. Out of the timeout, Lakers with the 11-point lead. Blazers get the ball. Nurkic inbounds to CJ, gets it to Nurkic. Nurkic gets it into Melo. Back to Nurkic, back to Melo. Melo with the jumper, misses. Wow, and Nurkic pokes it out of bounds. Okay, he's going to stay with the Blazers as it was off of AD's hands. All right, Melo couldn't get the shot to go. Lakers with the rebound. LeBron with the ball. LeBron takes a step back 3 and hits it. LeBron from downtown. 90-76 Lakers. Lakers are on a 13-0 run. CJ with the ball. They get it into Nurkic. Foul called. And it's on Danny Green. LeBron with the nice step back 3. LeBron with 27. McCollum misses the shot. Second attempt, no. Nurkic gets another chance. No. But foul is called. So the Blazers will keep it side out. Okay, Board comes off the floor. CJ McCollum with the pump fake gets the foul call, and he'll be shooting 3 free throws. And that's on JaVale McGee. Yeah, McGee, you shouldn't have went for the pump fake, partner. Definitely shouldn't have went for that pump fake. So CJ McCollum at the line for 3 free throws, as he has 24 points here in this game tonight. He hits the first. He was attempting 2 free throws. He hits them both. 90-78 Lakers. AD with the ball. Gets it to LeBron. Gets it to KCP. Back to LeBron. Gets it into McGee. McGee goes inside. Tried to go inside, but he is called for the travel, and the Blazers get the ball back with 5:20 left to go in the third quarter. Nurkic gets it into Zonia. Gets it into Nurkic. Nurkic goes inside, tried to attack, but gets fouled, and he'll be shooting 2. All right, so what are y'all thoughts on this third quarter so far? As it's really pretty much belonged to the Lakers. What do y'all think so far? Leave your comments in the chat. Also, if you want to donate to the channel, you can do it while I'm on the air tonight via Super Chat. Or you can donate via Cash App or PayPal. Here's the Cash App cash tag. And here's the email address for the PayPal. I used to post the link, but I figured the email would be easier because after a certain amount of hours, that link expires. Any donation you can give, I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, it helps this channel go a long way. I appreciate y'all's support. I appreciate y'all coming on here, watching these live streams, watching the videos. Lakers with the ball. They kicked it out to Danny Green. He misses the 3. Rebound Blazers. Melo tried to go inside. AD came up with the steal. And Nurkic fouls him. That was a great steal by AD. ATL, baby, you said it's going to be really over if LeBron starts shooting threes and get hot. Yeah. That's how you know Bron on it. Yeah, that's definitely true. But, if you can, any donation you can give will go a long way. And I greatly appreciate it. As LeBron goes to the bench, AD, he's getting treated by the Lakers medical staff. As he'll head to the free throw line. AD hits the first. But the Lakers here in this third quarter, they have definitely turned it up defensively as Melo will sit down. Marcus Morris has come into the game for the Lakers. AD with 24. AD hits the second. 92-79. Lakers. With the 13-point lead. AD tried to strip the ball from Nurkic. Goes out of bounds. Blazers will keep it with 12 seconds to go on the shot clock. Wow, bad pass to Nurkic. Kuzma with the steal. Now this group for the Lakers definitely has to really put their stamp on it here in the third quarter. They definitely got to at least go on a little 6-8-0 run to really stretch out this lead. Caruso gets it to Kuzma, gets it to AD. With Trent Jr. on him. Back to Caruso. Back to Kuzma. Wow. Kuzma tried to draw the foul, but to no avail. Blazers down the floor. Ozuna gets it to Trent Jr. Gets it inside to Nurkic. Nurkic in the post. Wow, Nurkic puts it up, puts it in, counted, and won. Well, it looks like the foul was before the shot. And that's on Marcus Morris, but Nurkic will shoot 2. No, they do count it. So Nurkic will try to finish off the 3-point play. And does. So the Blazers have cut it down to 10. Like I said, this group on the floor for the Lakers, they definitely got to stretch this lead. So these last few minutes are important. They get it into AD. Back to Morris. Morris can't hit the layup. AD gets it back and throws the hammer down and won. AD would not be denied. The foul's on Nurkic. Nurkic is a little banged up on that play. But AD will try to finish off the 3-point play. AD completes the 3-point play. 95-82 Lakers. Blazers with the ball. CJ brings it up. He puts up the 3, misses. AD with the rebound. Lakers down the floor. Kicks it out to Caldwell Pope for the 3, misses. Blazers with the board. Ozuna goes all the way down the hole, lays it up and in. Where was the defense on that play? Caruso goes all the way to the hole. Tried to get the and 1, but doesn't, but he'll shoot 2. But where was the defense by the Lakers on that last play? Nobody communicated. Nobody hustled, tried to get back. Come on. Like, y'all might as well have just been matadors and just said Olay. Caruso hits the first. Caruso splits the pair. 96-84 Lakers. Blazers with the ball. They get it into McCollum. Get it to Trent Jr. Wow, the Lakers come up with the steal. Good steal by KCP. Caruso has it, gives it to AD. AD gives it to Kuzma. Kuzma goes all the way inside. Doesn't get the layup to go, but he is fouled and he will shoot 2. Kuzma misses the first free throw. Definitely got to hit your free throws also. You cannot leave points on the floor. Definitely can't leave points on the floor. Wow, Kuzma misses both. So it stays 96-84 with 2:23 left to go in the third quarter. Blazers with the ball. CJ McCollum with it. Has Kuzma on him. Gets to Ozonia. Ozonia misses the three. Wow, AD tried to secure the rebound, but he stepped out of bounds. Blazers will keep the ball with a new 24. Okay, they get it into CJ. Wow, CJ, they try to get the steal on CJ, but he is fouled. That's on Kuzma. CJ will go to the line and shoot two. Okay, McCollum, 27 points here tonight. McCollum hits both, 96, 86. This is down to a 10-point game with 1:59 left. Foul called. Look like it's on Ozonia. AD's back at the line. The Blazers are over the limit. And he'll shoot two. Board is back in the game for the Blazers. AD gets the first one to roll in. But that was definitely some big misses by Kuzma. AD misses the second one. Wow. So it's 97, 86, Lakers. CJ McCollum with the ball. Caruso on him. Now, Kuzma switches on. Wow. CJ gives the pump fake and lays it up and in. 97, 88, Lakers. Lakers with a lazy pass, but LeBron comes up with the ball. He has board on him. With 8 seconds left to go on the shot clock, he tries to get it to AD, but the pass is broken up by Whiteside. The Blazers steal the ball. And this is a single-digit game, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Board goes all the way inside and scores. And it's a 7-point game, 97-90. That's why I said with the bench group and AD on the floor, it was important for them to go on a little run to put distance between themselves and the Blazers. But now the Blazers have clawed their way back and made a 7-point game as LeBron misses the step back three. So the Lakers, y'all just selling for jumpers now. And that's what you don't want to do. CJ gets inside, lays it up and in. 97-92. 5-point game with 28 seconds to go. CJ McCollum with 32 points, 11 in this quarter. Wow. That's why I said when AD was on the floor with the bench guys, that those minutes that time was important. AD with the three gets it to go. 192 Lakers. With 5 seconds to go in the third quarter, CJ, brings up the ball, gets walled off by Caruso. Ball goes out of bounds. Blazers will keep it with 1.4 left to go here in the third quarter. Can they get into Melo? And it's going to be an offensive foul on Melo as LeBron drew the charge on his boy. Yeah, Melo definitely put his elbow in the LeBron's chin. And Melo smiling, basically, giving LeBron props on being Johnny on the spot on that play. It looks like they're gonna reset the clock. No, guess not. Well, they are going to reset the game clock, so the Lakers will have the ball in these final seconds. All right, so they put 0.7 back on the clock. So the Lakers are just going to have to heave up a shot to end the third quarter. As soon as they inbound. And Melo is called for his fifth foul. LeBron puts it up. Doesn't get it to go. And that's the end of the third quarter. The Lakers leading by 8 at 100-92. The Lakers definitely started out very strong and aggressive in the third quarter. But late in the third quarter, they let Portland back into the game. The bench players with AD definitely let the lead slip away. I was just saying, well, if you just joined me, I was saying, that time with AD and the bench guys was very important for them to go on a nice little run to put some distance between themselves and the Blazers, but they couldn't get it done, and the Blazers took advantage, and they went on a pretty nice run of their own, and now it's been cut down to a single-digit game. It's basically been LeBron and AD this whole game. The Lakers bench and the role players definitely have not played good. Tell the cycle, you said this game will be competitive. Lakers just have to put the pedal to the metal, keep the foot on the gas. If you're Portland, stop playing stupid and feed Melo the ball. He's been cooking. Yeah, I don't know why Terry Stotts is not feeding him the ball. I don't know, man. Terry Stotts is not I don't think Terry Stotts is that good of a coach, in my opinion. What do y'all think? You see Melo's been hot practically all game long, but you don't find ways to feed him. Feed the high hand. But yeah, the Lakers definitely got to put the pedal to the metal here in this fourth quarter and put the Blazers away. They can't keep on playing around with this team. They definitely cannot play around with this team. This team still has two all-stars. And they could definitely light up at any given time, as we've seen here tonight with CJ and Melo. But that stretch where it was AD and all the bench players out there, bench players and role players out there, was very vital, and they wasted a perfect opportunity to, increase the lead. They had a great opportunity to increase the lead by at least maybe 6, 7, or 8 more points. You know, I said it was important for them to put distance between themselves and the Blazers. But, you know, they couldn't cash in on the opportunity. The Blazers came back with a nice run of their own. Now it's just down to 8 points again. Or down to 8 points, excuse me. Okay, we're about to start the fourth quarter. I want to know what are y'all thoughts on that third quarter? Leave your comments in the chat. Also, if you're new to the channel, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube, welcome. Don't make it last. Subscribe to either channel or subscribe to both. If you're on YouTube, make sure you click the notification bell and click all so you don't miss any new videos or upcoming live streams from me. Because I got a triple NBA header tomorrow. First, Celtics and Raptors start their East semi matchup. Then it's game 6 between the Clippers and Mavs. Clippers try to close it out. Mavs want to force a game 7. Utah is going to try again to close out the Nuggets while the Nuggets look to force a game 7. I'm going to definitely give y'all the times in a minute. But it's definitely going to be interesting. As the Blazers come out firing, hitting a 3, is 195. Blazers get a steal. That's Simons. Gets it into Nurkic. Nurkic misses the dunk. Wow, the Blazers tried to get the ball inside, but the Lakers come up with the steal, but Caruso could not keep it in bounds. And it's going to be Blazers ball. Oh, no, wait a minute. The Blazers foul Caruso. Caruso gets it inside to Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard can't get the shot to go. Blazers with the rebound. Simons misses the shot. LeBron with the rebound. Brings up the ball. Wow, LeBron misses the hook shot. Blazers fight for the rebound. CJ with the ball. And CJ misses the 3. Howard secures the rebound. LeBron down the floor. Gives it to Howard. Gives it to Caruso. Caruso puts up the 3. Misses. Kuzma gets called for the foul. Lakers starting off. Ain't starting off good. All right, so Blazers with the ball. And they get the score 100-97 3-point game. Kuzma goes all the way to the hole, misses the layup. Now they can tie or cut it to 1. Lakers are called for the foul. Wow, Simons hits the 3 to tie the game at 100 apiece. Lakers call timeout. Wow, and that's a sweet pass by Nurkic. And no Laker got back to Simons at the 3-point line. Lakers have definitely basically, man, they have just played sloppy. They are basically coming apart right now. All right, what are y'all thoughts on this start to the fourth quarter for the Lakers? Because the Lakers have definitely have definitely gotten off to a bad start. But they've been playing like this all night long. No sense of urgency, no energy. It's like they just been going through the motions. Okay, coming across y'all screen is the NBA triple header live streams for tomorrow. Starting at 12:30 with the Raptors and the Celtics. Then at 3:30, Clippers, Mavericks. Then at 8 o'clock, Nuggets, Jazz. So y'all definitely stay tuned. Definitely come in, tune in tomorrow for those 3 games. Those are going to be some very good matchups. Definitely can't wait to see them. I know y'all can't wait to see them, and I can't wait to live stream them to you. But man, the Lakers have definitely are just, man, they've been lulled to sleep here. LeBron and AD are doing everything, but the role players have not done anything. Kuzma has not played good. Neither has neither has KCP. Danny Green hasn't shown up either. It's crazy that the Blazers are playing with, more of a sense of urgency than the Lakers, and they're the team that's, down 3-1 and on the brink of elimination. Okay, that's enough of the banners. Well, of the showing the banner. Okay, Lakers with the ball. LeBron with the 3, and he gets it to go. 103-100, Lakers. LeBron has 30 points. They double team CJ Nurkic. Can't get the runner to go. Lakers with the rebound. LeBron brings it up. Gets it to Kuzma. Kuzma tried to back up. Kuzma with the turnaround jumper. Gets it to go. 105-100, Lakers. Lakers definitely got to tighten up here defensively. Simons with the ball. McGee on him. They get it into Melo. Wow. Melo with the pump fake. They get Kuzma for the foul. As Kuzma is called for his 5th personal, Blazers will get the ball. No, Melo will shoot 2. Melo hits the first. Kuzma definitely shouldn't have went for that pump fake. He should have just stayed straight up. Melo with 24 here tonight, looking for 25. And he gets it. 105-102 Lakers. Kuzma has to come off the floor as he's been called for his 5th foul. Danny Green is back on the floor. LeBron goes strong to the hole, lays it up and in. 107-102 Lakers. McCollum with the ball, gets to the hole. Wow, gets it off the glass. CJ McCollum, 107-104. And nobody at the hole to meet CJ McCollum as he got 36 points here tonight. Green gets the ball to LeBron. Gets it back to Green. Green back to LeBron. LeBron to KCP. Gets it to Green. Bad pass by Green. Bad move by Green. Wow. The Lakers get stripped. And what's up? And why the hell there's Dwight Howard there, who's bigger, who's taller and longer than than dudes like Trent Jr., and he couldn't get the rebound. No way in the world you let the Blazers get 1, 2 offensive boards. Now they're checking to see if Howard should be called for the flagrant 1 foul. Man, the Lakers have come out sloppy to start this fourth quarter. This Blazers team has just been scrappy all game long. You know, they're definitely not going away. As the Blazers, they're down 3. Okay, it stays a common foul. Gary Trent Jr. at the line for 2 free throws. He hits the first. Okay, AD and Caruso, they're back in the game for the Lakers. Okay, Trent Jr. hits both free throws. 1-point game, 107-106 Lakers. LeBron takes a breather. They get it into Howard. Howard gets it into KCP. KCP gets it into AD. Whiteside on him. Wow, AD almost got called for the travel from, okay, AD gets it into KCP, gets it into Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard throws the hammer down. 109-106 Lakers. That was some nice ball movement there on the Lakers. Dwight with 11 off the bench here tonight. McCollum brings the ball up the floor. Wow, Trent Jr. wide open for the 3 and gets it to go. Gary Trent Jr. from downtown. They tie it at 109 apiece. Man, where the hell is the defense by the Lakers? As they call the foul on Trent Jr. Man, there was no defense by the Lakers on that play. Nobody got up on Gary Trent Jr. Man, the Lakers, they ain't played good at all defensively tonight. Nobody's communicating. Nobody's, being aggressive, taking onus on the defensive end. Okay, KCP comes back with a 3 of his own, 112-109. KCP with 14. CJ gets it to Whiteside. Board misses the layup. AD with the rebound. Gets it to Caruso. Wow, they call it a 3-second violation on the Lakers. It was on Dwight Howard. So the Blazers get the ball back. CJ brings the ball up. Gives it to Nurkic. Misses. Lakers with the ball. Caruso gets it to KCP. Gives it to Dwight Howard. Howard gives it to AD. AD kicks it out to Danny Green. Danny Green with the 3. Rattles in and out. Blazers with the rebound. Trent Jr. brings the ball up. Gives it to CJ. KCP on him. Wow, CJ tried to get the foul call, but to no avail. He misses the shot. Dwight with the rebound. Gives it to AD. AD kicks it out to Danny Green. Gives it back to AD. Jab step. AD gets the jumper to go. Big jumper by AD. 114-109 Lakers. Terry Stotts calls a timeout to talk things over. As the Lakers go up by 5. All right, the Lakers have definitely played some sloppy defense here in this fourth quarter. This game should not be that close. They should be putting away Portland. But here, they're in a dogfight with a desperate Portland team who knows nothing but fighting ever since they got into the NBA bubble. They have definitely fought long and hard to get to this point. So they know how to play with their backs against the wall. But maybe this is what the Lakers needed tonight. And learn how to play with their backs against the wall. Or learn how to play, learn how to, play a team that's going to fight them back. Because as they advance deeper in the playoffs, it's not going to be easy. Whether they get Houston or OKC. Those two are definitely not going to be easy. They're definitely going to be a tough out. All right, out of the timeout, Gary Trent Jr. hits the 3. It's a 2-point game at 114-112. And Trent Jr. with 16 points. Caruso gets the ball in the AD. Gets it back to LeBron. LeBron gives it back to AD. AD goes inside. Gets the layup to go. Plus the foul. And he has a chance to convert the 3-point play. As the Lakers reacted too late to Trent Jr. at the perimeter. They were so busy keying in on CJ. They forgot about Gary Trent Jr. AD has 36 points here tonight. And he now has 37, 117, 112. Lakers by 5 once again with a little bit over left. Well, a little over 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Nurkic tried to get it inside. Lakers get the steal. They're running down the floor. AD gets fouled, and he will shoot 2. AD hits the first. AD hits the second. 119, 112. Lakers, 7-point lead with under 4 minutes remaining. CJ brings up the ball. They're double teaming CJ. Great steal by Caruso. They give it to Danny Green. Danny Green throws it up top to AD. AD throws the hammer down. 121, 122. Lakers. Terry Stotts calls timeout to talk it over. Lakers are up 9 with a little over 3 minutes left to go here in this fourth quarter, as AD has been the go-to guy here late in this fourth quarter. He's definitely had all the big scores for the Lakers. So what are y'all thoughts on this fourth quarter burst by AD and the Lakers? Leave your comments here in the chat. All right, Blazers with the ball out the timeout. Simons gets it to Nurkic. Nurkic gets it back to Simons. Simons can't hit the layup. Lakers with the rebound. LeBron gets it to AD on the fast break. AD throws the hammer down. 123, 112. Lakers by 11. With 3:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. AD with 43 points. They get it to Trent Jr. Trent Jr. can't hit the 3. LeBron with the rebound. Lakers with an 11-point lead. With the Lakers definitely got to keep their pedal to the metal here in these final 3 minutes. LeBron goes inside, gets the layup to go. 125, 112, Lakers. And the Lakers basically have regained control of this game. CJ gets it to Melo. Melo hits the turnaround jumper. 125, 114, Lakers. Caruso with the ball. Caruso goes to the hole, lays it up and in. 127-114 Lakers. Melo can't get the shot to go in the post. LeBron with the ball. If you're the Lakers, you can't get too fancy. Simon with the steal. But the three doesn't go down for the Blazers. LeBron with the rebound. Under 2 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. Lakers are in full control of this game, and they're about to clinch this series. LeBron goes inside for the scoop layup, doesn't get it to go, but he is fouled, and he will shoot two. Man, don't y'all got anything better to do besides troll somebody? Okay, LeBron gets the first free throw to go. Okay, CJ is out of the game. Board comes in. Definitely tip my hat off to CJ. He definitely gave it his all tonight. Salute to him. He did everything he could. So did Melo. LeBron hits them both. 129-114. 150 left to go in this fourth quarter. Lakers are in total control, and they're about to win this series and advance to the second round for the first time since 2011. Ander Bees, I'm not rooting for anybody. I'm just watching for the love of the game. All right, Lakers with the ball. 129-116. Kuzma with it. They get it into Kuzma. Kuzma's fouled. He'll shoot two. But definitely got to give the Blazers all the props in the world for what they done. You know, they fought. You know, no one thought that they could even do what they did. No one thought that they would be in this position, be in the playoffs. But they fought hard. They won every game in the seeding games and managed to get to this point. So definitely got to give mad props to to that team for what they accomplished. Under some hella odd. All right, 131-116 Lakers. Get it into Ozonia. Gets the layup to go. 131-118 Lakers. Under a minute to go here in this fourth quarter. They're well in control. Quinn Cook gets it into Kuzma. Kuzma with the step back jumper, doesn't get it to go, sails out of bounds, Blazer ball. Cook with the ball. And the Lakers will let the shot clock run out. The Blazers will get the ball. 13 seconds left. The Blazers go inside, get the layup to go. 131, 122. Cook will dribble out, and that will do it. And that's it. The Lakers win and move on to the second round with a 131-122 victory here in Game 5. So the Lakers will await the winner of the Rockets Thunder series. But definitely got to give props to the Blazers for all they accomplished during this short, condensed season. You know, they fought hard, they played hard in the seeding games to get to this point. But, you know, they ran to a better team. Also, by the time they got here, they just were gassed. So definitely got to give props to the Blazers for all they've done, for what they accomplished during the season. All right. Intelligent Cycle says LeBron and AD stole the show, as they always do when it counts. The most the role players was awful tonight, but props to the Blazers. Gave it their all. Respect to them, as they're totally gassed out. Yeah, definitely tip my hat to the Blazers for what they, what they had done since the bubble had started. You know, they fought hard, they played hard. You know, they did. They definitely went on a hell of a run to get to this point, but they were just told. But by then, they were totally gassed out from playing all those games just to get into the playoffs. You know, they were just gassed, and it definitely showed in games 3 and 4 that they were gassed out intelligence cycle. But that definitely doesn't take away from, what they did here in this shortened season, by getting to the playoffs and giving everything they had. But you're right. The role players for the Lakers were definitely terrible tonight. Off question. What's your thoughts on the upcoming general election? Right now, I don't really have a gauge on it because I'm not really feeling. Well, of course, I don't like the Orange Crush man in Trump, but I ain't really feeling Biden either because some of the stuff he's done in the past. So it's a toss-up. I mean, definitely Trump has done bad since this whole, coronavirus has kicked off in the way he handled it. Over 180,000 deaths since this coronavirus hit in March. And he and his administration was just lackadaisical and just all nonchalant about it. Like, oh, it'll pass in the summertime. Summertime came, new cases popped up. We're late in the summer. We're almost gonna be in the fall. If not late September, at least October, we're gonna be in fall. And also his handling on these police brutality cases. Also Trump has definitely jacked up the economy. So right now it's a toss-up. But Biden would have a better chance to win if he would just shut up. Because in a lot of ways, he's putting his foot in his mouth. But, even though this series went 5 games, this was still a great series. This was still a good series. You had star power. You had 2 real good teams playing this series. Once again, got to give shout out to the Portland Trail Blazers for what they accomplished here in the bubble. They played hard, they fought hard, they competed, all the way to the final game of the season to get into the playing game and then get here to this point in the playoffs. But they played a better team, but they also ended up getting gassed out by the end. And it really caught up with them in games 3 and 4, especially game 4 when Dame went down with that knee injury. But definitely got to give props to the Blazers for making it this far. But they definitely, Terry Stotts needs to implement a system where there's more ball movement. He does. Because in some ways, it's like the Blazers rely a little bit on hero ball too much. And just 3-point shooting. So maybe in the offseason, Terry Stotts maybe needs to get like an offensive coordinator on his coaching staff. That's just me. The Lakers, the role players, they definitely got to improve as they keep on advancing in the playoffs. Besides LeBron and AD, the role players played horrible tonight. If the role players do not step up for the Lakers, they're not going to get to the NBA Finals. Or if they do get to the NBA Finals, they're not going to win. Because teams are just going to basically say, okay, let LeBron and AD get theirs and we'll just shut down the other guys. So definitely the role players definitely got to play better. And Frank Vogel maybe needs to go into his bench a little bit deeper. Give Waiters more minutes. Give Kuzma more minutes. Give JR more minutes. But the Lakers definitely gonna have to find ways to get their role players involved, more involved as they move on into the playoffs. Because if they play the Clippers, oh man, the Clippers got a lot of depth. They got one of, if not the best bench in the NBA. So you don't want to run into a buzzsaw in that Clippers lineup, and with that Clippers bench, excuse me. But anyways, y'all, I gotta get out of here. Thank y'all for joining me. I thank God for all y'all coming into this live stream, wanting to watch it with me, us talking, about the games and sports in general. I feel blessed and honored that y'all want to come here and chat with me. And I just thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. And I hope I definitely bring some joy in your life. And I hope you definitely leave this stream with a smile on your face. But I got to get out of here, y'all. Thanks for joining me. Make sure y'all join me tomorrow for an NBA triple header. Got the Celtics and Raptors starting their East semi-series. That's going to be at 12:30. 3:30 is going to be Game 6 between the Clippers and the Mavs. Then at 8 o'clock is going to be Game 6 between the Nuggets and the Jazz. So these games are definitely going to be good. It's going to be a great Sunday. But I got to get out of here, y'all. Thanks for joining me. Can't wait to do this again tomorrow. So until then, y'all have a good one. Love y'all to life. QC out. And I'm gone. And also, y'all have a nice evening, morning, or afternoon. I'm out.